And how do you deal with this guy? We've seen a few different approaches, right? Young Ninjas, they kind of tried to evade and dodge and nullify. On the side of Vp.Prodigy, we had honestly given a lot of straight-up gunfights in middle, a very mid-centric game plan, and it did not go well for VP as a result.
Yeah, different halves here though, right? As we rock on into this pistol round, it's Navi on the T side, setting up util. Smokes over the top and flashes in. m0NESY's got the first pick, so Result out of the round, and now a retake on the cards. Lomic trying to put a stop to it, pushes through the smoke, and he doubles up and then disappears behind the cube, rather. 3-on-4, bomb planted. And this music's still rocking, man. Harry, put away the air guitar.
No, why would you address it, Hugo? I like the music, and if you didn't bring it up, they might not have realized, but now it's gone. And now we're plunged into Silence, or Silence getting broken by Bloody K and Lomic. They come through with a couple of kills. Pogolov left in the 1-on-3. Whoop! Little tap, little watcha, needs to hit. Ooh, oh, they're on the bomb. They win the round just by sticking it. Pogolov can't find a damn thing.
He's a USP player, Harry. He's a USP player. You know, we've all been there. Pick up the P2K. What's this? Never seen it before. Not the end of the world. Good retake. I mean, even better play for Lomic, right? Comes through the smoke, he drops 2 and he even lives. That's more than you can ask for. And we get to see a bit of boot camping going on for the VP side as well. Everyone together, by the looks of things, at least the majority, if not all. Got that deep B smoke. VP, right, they managed to take this win on this map over the Young Ninjas. Fairly impressive there, considering their debut, they got bullied by Navi. So they've got tricks, they've got things to show us, and one of those things is the shotgun.
Yeah, the Roofire shotgun. You don't have to wait long for it to come out. That's the beautiful thing about the Roofire shotgun.
Oh.
Lomic fighting over here in middle is getting challenged from lane. However, Bloody's won that first fight, and now Roofire's mag 7. Here he is, big Roo. Roo Pool. I don't think they're the same person. They don't look similar. Roofire up here. Oh my lord. Little peek and Roofire's gonna deke out the first man. In the drag race for this this cave control, Roofire has won it out. Hey, Hugo, all my RuPaul's Drag Race references are lost on you.
Absolutely, and they will remain lost on you.
Wait. No, they're not lost on me. They're lost on you.
Exactly.
Look at this. It's just Cynics and Fear left. And what do you get when you put a bunch of Cynics together with a bit of Fear? I don't know. You tell me.
The Greeks.
Oh, that's lovely. I don't even I don't even know what that means. Bloody with a little double and 3 in the round for him.
You okay?
Yeah, I don't know why that set me off. I just wasn't expecting it. So while I recompose, let's listen in to Navi Jr. embarking on this little eco round.
Родион, можешь взять дым и дать дым на банан? И мы, чтобы заняли этот банан. Понял? Как молик.
Я бы деньги сейвил на ган себе. Я беру флешку за флеш. Нет. Вместо диглов гранаты покупайте себе, ребят. Я с флешкой иду на банан.
Давай.
Я буду ждать мяса, чела. Не дым дали.
Подай. Что один?
Молик дали. Я там молик поставил.
Флеш.
Пробую флеш над тобой захудить.
А дай посмотреть.
Дым дали. С хитом.
Калаш
Один,
возможно.
Да.
Я смотрю, я очень хуёво вижу банан.
Они зиг могут подняться.
Осторожно, зиг может подпушать.
Дым дали. Флеш.
Здесь смокнули.
Пикал мясо. Еще мясо, еще мясо.
Осторожно. Можем мясо?
Да, Максим, давай пойдем и уйдем.
Подожди, я могу дать флеш. Не спешите.
Он от пика ушел.
Ебашьте.
На
Выпрыгни.
Выпрыгай.
Я выпрыгну, можно не пойти на него. Хорош, еще один, осторожно.
Дик пикает. Дик.
Слушай, мы идем. Кто-то с глоком первый был, надо было отвести прицел.
Или захолдить.
Man, stay away from that B-bomb site. Roofire is all over it, and he's not really giving a lot of room, is he? Really interesting how he just continues to do this, and it's not new or anything. He's playing the same spots, he's doing the same thing, and he's getting the same results, and they're good. Rifles come in on the lane, Lomic climbing up and cleaning up in that round. so back we go into another rifle round. We do have this, VP doing this a lot, right? Like taking that mid-control and jumping up ledge. Navi have even got a Molotov to stop it. They've thrown it from spawn to deny that ledge control. Now eventually that will fade and up will the T's go. Honestly, looking for a B pick, needs his back covered, not just through Cave, but also from Lomik. It's Bloody now rather making this play. Honestly, looking for a B kill. Moving up, Lomik starting strong in middle. He is going to be refragged onto Bloody. Lomik still in the cutout, and Rufai still shotgunning, looking for this close kill. Oncare seems to have a gap through the wood. He's found something. What's this flash? What is this flash? Because Rufai is very close, danger close. And how does it one-tap him from that range? I do not know.
Not again. Not versus Monacy. Surely Monacy doesn't all... Oh, you.
No, bro. 99.
99!
No, Monacy. Nuh-uh. No.
Dirty.
That's not an angle.
That's just raw grime time. That's
Raw.
grime time television right there.
Ollie's going to finish the job.
Yeah, it certainly might. Rufire's got to be careful. Monacy with this AWP moving up and in, and he's got the rest of his team here to help him. They won't be able to clear the guy back quads, so still have to worry about Result. Monacy onto the AK, but he's not aware about the Ninja player. Cheerful gonna lock the round in for Vp.Prodigy. 4-0, a much better looking VP than what we got the first time around. A lot less attention put on middle this time, right? I think that was a bit of a downfall for him, right? Monacy having switched things up as well.
Yeah, and obviously, when we saw that first matchup,
No,
it
I know.
was,
Yeah, they played
Navi,
majority on the
Navi
other
CT
side,
and
right?
16-1. So
we actually never got to see what the VPT side was.
Yes, that's.
I know that's where you were going.
Yeah, so I mean, we're so alike. You just finish. Actually, you just take away my sentence and you finish it yourself.
Yeah.
You don't even finish my sentence.
Yeah.
You cut in halfway, and then you say the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. I think it works.
Yeah, I think it works.
Good.
It's not working for Navi though.
No.
Because actually, if you remember in that other game, Navi, they were on the CT side.
Yes.
But this isn't that game, Harry. This is a different day. This is
this is a different
fire.
game.
Yeah, this is a different game. Funny you say that, because I was actually just going to say that. So
I've had a little too much coffee, Hugo, today. I think I'm really pumped up. I've had a lot of interesting developments as well throughout the day. It's been a fun old time.
It's been an eventful one. And it's only going to get more eventful if VP keeps stacking up these rounds on the CT side. A very different looking VP and a very fast Navi in this round. Once again, getting back to business on the lane. Fear's going to flash into the cave as well. One time the shotgun's a little more passive. Roofire is giving up some control. This backstab can come in. Bloody's looking for it. Oncare holding off from an off angle. And Fear waiting for re-aggression. I like this for Navi. They actually don't jump the gun. It looked like they wanted to hit B hard.
Oh, I hit typing.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's still live. Damage has been done. Maybe there's been a crash. But yeah, after Navi got this control, they stopped. Although, why am I analyzing this like it's not them stopping because of tech problems? That's certainly what it looks like right now. So, forget anything. Maybe a crash player. I can't say for what's going to happen. I don't know when the call was made. I don't know when the damage was done. That's up to far more capable people than me. And so we'll just sit here and find out if the round's getting replayed or not.
Yeah, just waiting to get these sorted. So, you know, we've already seen a little glimpse of the Roofire Mag 7, but to give you guys a bit of a history lesson, you know, we had him bring it out for the first time the other day on Ancient, and he's been playing it in Cave ever since. I think maybe even he was surprised at how effective the shotguns are over here. Everyone took it as a bit of a meme in the beginning, but I will say that even in like high level, you know, pugs, you'll see shotguns, auto shotties a lot of the time, Mag 7s played over towards Cave. It's actually a very proficient area on the map to use a shotgun in. It's one of the only places that I can think of where like shotgun meta is very much a thing, right? Maybe hot roof on Nuke, but even then, right, like it's kind of a different map in terms of how the shotgun ends up playing into those situations, right? Roofire is able to output a lot of control with this Mag 7. He takes the entire real estate of Cave away, and in doing so is able to kind of pressure lane as well and deny that mid control from B, right?
Yeah.
It's more than just protecting one spot like a hot roof player does on Nuke. You have a great deal of coverage from this position, and considering, you know, your buy is a few $1,000s every round and every kill you get is almost refunding the purchase, it's a very lucrative little business model that Roofire is running. Also, another thing to note, the Mag 7, if you remember, wasn't like fully pushed up in Cave in that last round before the drop. I wonder if it's going to this time. Yeah, it will. So we kind of get like a different look as to how this round was going to play out.
Back to basics, back to the B site, and 2 players committed with flashbangs. They are good flashes, and stuck on your teammate. That's not gone well. Cheerful's out. Rooffire's on 7. Missed smoke. This round is all over the place. They still know about Cheerful, and they'll get rid of Roofire. So one more must be there. Bloody gone. And Result, all that lasts, all that remains here in this 1v4, does get the first. But the pistols have powered through this B bomb site, and now Navi are well armed. Result knows that maybe this one is to be given up. And so out he goes with his AUG. If you want to buy in the follow-up, you need as many saves as you can get. So this is an important weapon to keep a hand over as Navi get on the board with a very speedy little B play. Only 2 guys up the ramp, but the flashes, that's what do it for Navi. The flashes are so good, cheerful, and I didn't see who else, Omic, Bloody, Roofire, whoever. They were all in Caveman, and they were all jumping into each other blinded. I gave away a couple of openers here for Navi Jr. And now they're on the board. Sooner rather than later. And for VP, if they want to buy, they can. They've just got to figure out how and who takes the hit. Knowing that Roofire plays shotgun is also nice. It means you can buy up in far more positions. You know, very cheap weapon. And, you know, it's not like it makes a massive, you know, bit of difference, but more money off of kills is always nice. You know, triple the profit of a rifle. So, any mathematicians out there probably only using shotguns?
Yeah, you know, it is all about the kill bonus at the end of the day, right?
Not really. It's about the round.
No, yeah, I know. I'm just messing with you.
Means to an end.
I like the big jugs in the background there.
Yeah.
Large water capsules.
Certainly hope so.
It's important to stay hydrated.
Yeah.
Especially if you're Roofire with this Mag 7, because in this round, he's going to get pushed in. It is traded by Cheerful, and Bloody K lines up a collateral over in Cave. Vp.Prodigy on their CT side showing us a lot more than we got out of them last time around. Cynics and Pogolov left in this one, and Cynics has made it a much sweeter deal now for Navi Jr. What was a 2-on-4 has tipped back into even odds. Omic about to get smoked off. Flashes going in to complement this. Still playing up close. Combat AWPing for Lomic. Wait until the tap of that bomb. He's not going to go through. He's going to wait for his teammate to join him. They nade the planter, find some good chip damage, but still Pogolov is able to get out of the site. Him and Cynics playing this post plant together. It's all engineered around denying this defuse right now. You can even have Pogolov take an early swing in the hope that that makes them discount Cynics in this close corner. Vp.Prodigy, they've got to tap this bomb. They've got to bait these peaks. Lomic spots Cynics in the corner, but they still don't know about Pogolov. He's blowing his cover, but gets away with that first kill. Result now needs the trade, or else there's not going to be time, and he's stuck in the middle. Navi Jr. steal that 2-on-4 away, and it's all on the back of that double that Cynics is able to provide on the entries into the B site.
Yeah, good to see Navi's head is still in it, right? I was getting a little worried, down 4-1 in a seemingly unwinnable round, and would have been easy for Vp.Prodigy to start running away with things here on the CT side, as they did against the Young Ninjas as well. But Navi coming with a massive round, and Vp.Prodigy now going to be broke. No longer a free lead for the CTs, just relying on this AWP, surrounded by ecoing players. And for Navi, the chance to build into their T side of this map, a T side we haven't really seen, right? Talked about that. Don't get me wrong, there were no problems with their CT half, but you know, this is where it can be a pretty difficult to get rounds. What executes do you have? What's your utility like? What are your protocols? How's your mid rounding? These are all things that we don't really know where Navi Junior sit on a map like Ancient. So this is going to be their true test. Probably not this round, but the ones coming up. And hell, they just picked up a massive 2v4 in a buy round. So individually, players are looking good. But let's see a broader sense.
Yeah, it definitely gets more exciting with Vp.Prodigy, you know, bringing a lot more to the table out of the gate. I think, you know, that was always going to be the case with like a switch in sides. You know, as mentioned, we never really got to see what a CT side would have looked like for Vp.Prodigy on this map in that first matchup. After such a dominant start to that one.
Yeah, we talk about how every game matters when we're at this point in the league, and obviously that is a cliche, but it does hold true, especially for teams like VP in this position, right? If they were actually willing to play this map again, they clearly are prepared, or they seem to think they're prepared, and so you know this kind of needs to come through for them at this point in the tournament. They're 3-6, Navi are 5-4. Running out of time for VP to get out of that lower end of the bracket. Remember, top 3 make it straight to land, straight to that next stage at least, and there's a 4th spot available that the other teams will have to fight for.
And you know, you will have to fight for it. You know, like if you thought that this stage was hard, it's only going to get harder when you get into those gauntlet style matches for that remaining slot in the playoffs, right? It's going to be some pretty fierce competition where suddenly it feels like there's loads of spots to go around, and you know, there's loads of time to move yourself up and down those rankings. You know, you get to the gauntlet stage, and ooh, it's all or nothing all of a sudden. So yeah, man, you know, you don't envy the position of, you know, your Vp.Prodigies, your Fury Academies, the guys that are not really where they want to be on the table right now. I noticed that we've lost a lot of Navi junior players from the server, Hugo. Yeah. But we're slowly rebuilding our collection. Oh. So Hugo, do you have any cool spots on this map? Anything you want to look at while we're flying around?
Mate, just check out Roofire. Just see what he does. I think he'll probably teach us some cool spots. Yeah, you know, there's some cool like cubbies on this map. There's some cool little places to sneak yourself in. But that's kind of an open question.
I know. Well, I tried to leave it pretty open for you.
It's maybe too open. I don't really know. Like, well, what? Yeah, every spot can be used in the right context, Aaron.
I don't know, man.
Sometimes, see, I love playing in the B site, and sometimes when that's not going well for me, I'll go play in the A site, and then when that's not going well for me, well, I'll go and take middle instead. See, those are got to be my top 3 spots.
Yeah.
B, then A, then middle, in that order.
What's your thought on the idea that the A and the B bomb site should be renamed?
Now, I will preface my opinion with I've read none of the data.
Okay.
I've watched none of the videos, and I've listened to none of the opinions of people making that statement. I know Maui was fairly vocal.
Maui is very vocal.
I did not ask him to expand. I did not read his expansion, and I will confidently say no.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And what, is that just on the basis that it doesn't really bother you?
I cannot refute arguments that I have not heard. And so I will refute the entire argument
by
saying no.
Okay. All right.
That's
Well,
where it starts. That's where it ends.
you're not like
No, I just
Hugo.
don't see. I haven't seen a good argument for it.
So the idea of like a dialogue or like a conversation is like there's like a bit of back and forth between us, but like
between us, maybe.
You don't give me
you're
a
not
lot
of
of
the
room
opinion
here.
that A and B need to be swapped. Harry, fine. You want to speak for the people. You want to be the
Yeah.
people's mouthpiece. What are the people saying? Why should the sites be swapped? And don't give me the first reason I heard, which made me stop listening to the last time I had this conversation, which was, oh, mate, well, that's the thing. A's on the left and B's on the right. And on some maps, it's the other way around. On some maps, it's also that way. So it doesn't, Mirage, A is to your left is T's. On Inferno, A is to your right. Like, that's not logic. That argument is null. That argument is void.
Yeah.
Do you have a good argument? Or are we done with this conversation?
No, I think we're done with this conversation.
Okay, well, yeah.
I also don't know what the arguments are.
No, exactly.
For
It's hard to refute.
Yeah, that's
it's hard
true.
To refute, but that makes it easy.
If you do, because we are very ignorant on the issue. That much is clear.
Absolutely.
If you have a solid reason as to why A or B should be the other way around, let us know. Unless you're Maui Snake. In which case,
Maui
might
can come in.
No, Maui might link us to like a 20-minute video detailing the.
I don't care enough about this topic to read more than what's the Twitter character
Maui's
limit?
so well researched.
What's the character limit?
I don't know, like
whatever that is.
A couple of hundred.
That's how much I'll read.
Without the R, 100.
100. Yeah, I'm not watching a video on it because I don't care, and it won't happen. So that's the one thing you got to keep in your mind. It's not going to happen. You could have a good reason, Maui. You might have the best reason. It's not going to happen, is it?
All right. Okay, Hugo. What about this then? What about a third site, like a C bomb
now
site?
We're talking.
Yeah,
now
like in middle, like in middle, there's a
right.
C site where you could do more stuff. I mean, maybe it wouldn't be in
call
middle.
It C?
No,
because would you go A, C, B? Like, surely you want to put the B in the middle. Now we're talking. I'll change the names if we're moving them along. Because you want it in alphabetical order. That would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't want to see something in this map. No,
not on this map. What map would suit a third bomb site in your eyes if you were to pick one?
Season, because it's so
Season
damn
is
big.
That is a big map.
Man, there's nothing like anchoring a bomb site and then hearing the bombs planted and then go, well,
no,
can't really do much
the season
about that.
games were pretty scuffed because
that
of that.
By the way.
Yeah, no,
like
me too. I really like the design, but it was like, man, like the bomb goes down over on A and you're the B anchor. It's like, okay, either I get there with 14 seconds to kill everyone and defuse, or I just save.
No, otherwise, a good map. Better than Cache, in my opinion. I think Cache is a bit boring, just a flat map. I'm of the anti-flat maps.
I look at it like CS has evolved beyond the point for a need like maps.
That's
like
a good
Cache,
point. Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
like
sure. We keep
back when it was super aim heavy and like executes were nothing more than like you threw that kind of like forklift smoke out onto the A site, and that was really your aim play. Like that was pretty much, and then like you mollied MVK. That was essentially your side take, right?
That's old Counter-Strike.
You had one guy who knew utility, and then like everyone else was just a bunch of head clickers.
Yeah, that's 2015
You had
Counter-Strike,
Smiths throwing flashes, and that was like the extent of it.
One dude throwing 4 grenades and 4 dudes looking for kills.
Yeah.
That's Counter-Strike right there. Or at least it was. Right now, it's all green.
Yeah.
I like it though. I'm
a big fan of greenery, man.
I'm having fun with this fill, as you can tell. I'm being a bit cheeky.
Yeah.
But no, I Counter-Strike, it's in a great place, and yeah, nothing else to say about that.
Well, I think that's why when like you look at Mirage and Dust, for me the map that would probably have to go out of the two of them would be Dust 2, as sad as that is to say.
I agree, yeah.
I think Mirage is a lot more in terms of showcasing what top teams can do on it. I don't think it's necessarily bad that it's a map that everyone knows and can play. I think you need to have a couple of those like general maps in there, right? We'll call them. But I would love another change, man. I think folks really have actually warmed to Ancient as well as time's gone on, right?
Yeah.
Like when it first got added, everyone was like, what the hell are they thinking? They've put a jungle map in my blue game, and this is all green. But mate, let me tell you, folks are loving a bit of Ancient. Or at least that's what my insider sources tell me.
I've got words from the fans.
Okay.
A long time listener, first time texter.
Yeah.
Halvor Gullistol.
Well, we are back in.
He says, "Boo, ancient, boo."
Oh, very well put,
Yeah, that
Halvor.
is probably the best argument I've seen.
Wouldn't
yet.
expect anything more from the coach of Dignitas. And so here we are.
Nice
It's
run boost.
a little run boost to get this AWP over in middle. Oh, this is juicy, but ready for it are Navi Jr. Some quick kills going their way and a 5-on-3 right out of the gate. Now that AWP is still juggled into play for Vp.Prodigy, but a chance of finding anything in a 3-on-5 like this, you're relying on that AWP coming up top trumps.
Yeah, the card reads strength at 99 and flicks at 100. Monzi, no room for error here. But Bloody's not really giving away the kill. He's asking for Navi to commit. And they will have to eventually open the site as well for Lomik. Cool run boost in mid, right, to get that player on the ledge early. But as time ticks, Pogolov clears. A site is looking pretty empty right now. That's a cool way to spot stuff. Jumping, hitting your head. There's the spot. They know the AWP is B. That's going to keep these rotates here, but Navi aren't staying. Navi are running right away. Why wouldn't they? The A site's been emptied out. The call has been made. So third round looking to be locked in. Lomik's probably going to save that AWP again. And otherwise, an uneventful round here for Vp.Prodigy.
Yes. It was always going to be a bit of a struggle, right? Coming into this round with next to nothing outside of that AWP. And it didn't really start in the best of ways with Resalt dying immediately, boosted up for that opening kill. And then Pogolov only made matters worse on his little A-lurk, gets the info that, yeah, boys, come right in. It's empty. They're stacked up on B. Anyway, thank you all for bearing with us during those little tech delays, right? I know we were all eager to get back into the Counter-Strike, and well, here it is, with fine dining upon it right now.
It's delicious.
You got all the utensils. You got the big fork, the little fork, the big knife, the little knife, the spoons.
How many spoons?
I think 3. I don't know how fancy dinners work, you know, where like they have a lot of cutlery and all the cutlery does something specific. My etiquette is abysmal.
Oh, I know.
No, actually, Hugo does know that better than most.
I mean, I don't have, I just have one size of all cutlery, really. They all fit in my hand, so why would I get bigger or smaller ones? Monacy.
I mean, really, you need them to fit in your mouth as well.
That's true. Yeah, the knife. Otherwise,
you could get like a huge. The knife doesn't need
scars. Now that's just for you. Yeah, you listening. Hey,
Rufire. He's the kind of mad guy that eats off of a knife. He just has 2 knives when he tucks into dinner. One's the fork knife and the other is the knife, and that's the Mag 7. Dinner is served.
Maui Snake has sent me a video. I'm not.
How long is it?
Not gonna watch.
How long is it?
I'll find
Be
out.
honest.
I gotta click it. Oh, I'm giving him a view here, am I? I'm not listening to 30 minutes of this.
30 minutes.
It's 30 minutes. It's not happening. It is not happening. Nope.
How many reasons does this guy have?
I don't care how good your opinion is, Maui. I'm not listening to it. Navi now walking into the AWP. Oh, it's a missed shot. Result, re-peek. And the same result, no kill. Now they're getting closer. Now Navi are activating. The flash is good and bloody down. Means a double for Pogolov. Bomb can get planted. With that smoke in the cube, there's nothing Rufire can do but spam. Spray and pray. Oh, Chiffle, he's got that himself. Double kill up from CT out of nowhere. And that leaves Pogolov to finish what he started, 1v2.
Yeah, he'd need a big 4K to win this round, and planting without cube control, that's just a death sentence in and of itself. Easy round for Rufire to close out. Vp.Prodigy going to keep themselves up in the lead. He's going to dish some fist bumps out to the crew. And they're still riding high on these early rounds that go their way, still reaping the reward of them. Nice try from Pogolov, right? Really did all he could. It's that double there from Cheerful that suddenly removes any likelihood of winning that round. It's nice to see Cheerful having a good game. I think he's showing to be someone who can make or break games for Vp.Prodigy.
Well, in that game versus Young Ninjas, it was Cheerful who was doing everything. If you remember, he was him and Rufire.
Yeah, Mr. Multi-Kill, like he was stepping up, and then like with mate, they're such a terrifying like B duo as well. Like Cheerful is someone who can be very proactive on the rotate. He's a great clutch player as well. Rufire dominates cave and lane, and man, it only gets stronger when Cheerful's having a good game anchoring down that B site.
And on top of all that, like the one I'd say, if you take away the ancient games we've seen from VP and you go to me, oh, who's the most impressive player on the team?
I already know who you're going to say.
I'd say Bloody.
Yeah, Bloody.
And he was silent in that ancient game. So, you know, it's a shame. They won it, right, by the way. It's a shame. But if they can, you know, still pick up wins and pretty clean wins, 16-11 at that, without Bloody, you know, performing how he has had to perform in some of these games, you know, that's a good sign. I am outstanded still at the consistency of Rufire's Mag 7, not the fact that he just brings it out every round, but the fact that he finds value with it every round. Like, it's a one-trick pony. Navi know what he's doing. He's doing the same thing, but they just can't seem to get past it. They've had some rounds. They've flashed them off. They've done this. They've done that. But, you know, right there in that round, player hiding in pocket, Navia working an A play, Rufire just pushes and Mag 7 wins his 1-on-1. There he has lane under control.
The thing about shotguns, right, is they are actually, like, the best in their class at, like, close range, you know, fighting. And I think the biggest challenge for a shotgun is trying to find somewhere where it actually works, right? It's like, if you take a shotgun, for example, to, like a hot roof push, and you do get rushed on A, well, a lot of times you will just dominate them when they try to come in, right? It's more so about being in the right place at the right time on other maps. But it's like for Rufire, he knows he's going to get at least one fight towards cave, or else they're giving up lane, they're giving up B ramp, they're giving up so much map control if they don't fight him here. And it's posing this like very interesting challenge, right? Because I think when you all think, well, it should be easy to deal with a Mag 7, mate. These guns are normally garbage on any other map if you try to get away with this. But dealing with it in cave is a real problem. There's not much utility you can throw to make it easier. It's very, very tricky to get him out of this position.
Oh, now Navi just going up the ramp.
Yeah, I was going to say the solution might just be to avoid it. And
he wants a boost.
Regardless of that, man, the fact that a shotgun can exert that much presence is terrifying.
Look at this boost. He saw on the jump that this is a lovely little angle. He's going to make the most of it. Re-smoke in the way. Rufire here to stay. Oh, pre-fire. There's the tag, but nothing from it. Fear wins the fight. It's scary watching Navi edge closer to the shotgun. You never know when it's going to bite. But Navi get rid of the threat. 3 on B for VP. They've stacked it up. Navi, do they commit here? They don't know. It's been pretty quiet. They can expect this, but they have no confirmation until they commit. Will it be another round where Pogolov walks out A and gets that information, allowing Navi to rotate? It could be huge. He's very passive at 40 seconds, though, and so I don't think you have the time to make this rotate. Navi might have to walk into this bomb site. Someone needs to entry. It can't be Monty with the orb. Waiting for that cave control to come in. Lomic's still posted on it. No one moving a muscle here for VP. Back left smoke. Lomic gets headshot on Care with the entry, and now Navi can swoop the site.
Yeah, and even though you've still got this stack left to get past, it should be a Navi Jr. round. Cheerful trying to do what he can, but Monacy's going to silence him. 4 on the board for Navi Jr. and a reset dealt the way of Vp.Prodigy. This is how Navi can look to tie this game up at 5-5.
It's actually kind of funny because Maui's actually given a really good point.
Okay, what is it?
I don't want to read it.
No, read it. Read it.
No, I'm joking. In short, A bomb sites always have 2 access points granted to T's without having to battle for map control. B bomb sites only have 1 access point gifted. Ancient's B site has 2 access points, cave and ramp, and A has 1, A main, a choke point. There are other reasons, but that one is the best.
Yeah,
that's a fair point.
That's actually a very good shout, Maui.
Damn, dude. That took you 30 minutes to say all that?
Yeah,
I just read it in 200
This guy's meant to talk for a living.
No, but I'm sure there are other reasons.
There's going to be... Dude, Mao, have you ever seen it? Mao is
still,
the biggest nerd when it comes to CS in the best way.
It's still too late. It's still not getting changed. That's fine. You know? Something new.
Look at this. Monacy's back on his angle. And Rufai just doesn't know. Has passed it. Oh. No one wants to deal with it.
Nade it, molly it.
No,
anything.
yeah, but dude, it's hard to nade this. Like,
he's done it again. Rufai must be so confused. Why am I getting spammed?
Yeah, but this is the beautiful thing about the Mag 7. Even swinging a corner for like the microsecond that he edges out for is enough for him to get a kill, and it's very hard to deal the same back. Like, even on 8 HP, this guy is still irritating.
Yeah, wallbang is where you get this now on the fade, right? When he goes back, you spam. Okay! Rufai!
I'm telling you, man! I'm telling you! Mag 7 difference! Let's go!
Navi, can they actually get into B now? They've fully grouped, they've lost all map control, and they're not getting into K.
Was Rufai Don Hasty this whole time? Was that the... Because, you know, he's always using the Mag 7, or at least he was. Bloody... Back at quad, gonna get spammed out. And so, you know, once they lose that Mag 7, that mythical Mag 7, the rest of the site just crumbles. And so this is Navi getting that equalizing round. 5-5. The B plays are working wonders. I do think this comes with the caveat that VP need to get as much mileage out of the CT half that they can, right? We've already seen their T sides are a bit more of a struggle. While they've shown improvement, not as good as the CT half. And so, based on what we know from the last matchup, the 16-1 that Navi Jr. dealt to them when they were over on that T side, you really want to put as much distance between you and Navi as possible. And right now, there's no distance. You're touching one another at 5-5. And it is actually VP feeling the bulk of the pressure now as well, because it's them losing all these rounds. They're the ones on the edge in terms of the money. And we know how that CT money can tear a game away from you.
Not for Rufai. Not when you're buying every round.
And that is another beauty of it. That is another beauty of it.
Won't be buying it here, though. It's still going to be... Oh, yes, he will. Sorry, moved on the HUD with those reconnects. Either way, shotgun back. Bit of a half buy, though. VP saving something. Oh, the smoke push, and Pogolov's there. Even with Result smoking deep, Navi don't respect it, and they beat him to the punch. Oncare was even deeper in this A site. Are they ready for it? Oh, the FAMAS getting removed, and with this execute down, with Navi having enough smokes to cover everything, and with guns covering Temple, should be an easy round. Monacy picks that kill out of thin air. And it's another strong execute. This is where the Mag 7 gets made useless, right? If they go A, what can you do but save? Try and get an exit, grab a gun. But ultimately, it's a Navi round, 6-5. And yeah, you said VP are feeling the pressure. That certainly looks to be true. They started this game very strong. But they're starting to go cold. And this is where Navi could begin to run away.
I love how Rufai, you know, saves the Mag 7. Never really given a chance to save anything else, but just a little thing to know. You can drop an M4 into play now. I wonder if you're going to have a 4-sport response, though. I don't know if you will. This might be Navi starting to pick up some steam. Something else that's great as well is it's like a lot more of a team effort thus far on this T side, right? Like a lot of these games for Navi Jr. as of late have come down to either Monacy or Oncare having a great game. Well, here, Pogolov is the guy providing a lot of these openers. I like this from Result. It's a bit of a change. Oh, but speak of the devil and he shall appear. Pogolov with the opener. Oh, I almost don't even want to watch this anymore.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
It's so grimy.
Everyone in Navi has learned this little spam
Of course,
spot.
mate. It's the anti-Rufire spot.
Yeah.
You didn't think you had to invent an angle to deal with the Mag 7 and Cave, but you do.
No, the Mad 7, Harry.
The Mad 7, yeah.
That is pretty mad. All right, now they're in middle. We haven't seen much mid control for Navi, right? They've used it to rotate bomb sites when Pogolov has got info on A, but in terms of taking it hard early, no one here either. No CTs look to deal with this push. Cube can be scary to clear with so many corners. And that big cube in the middle of it. VP playing a passive mid setup with 2 guys. It kind of leaves the bomb sites worse for wear. Only 1 per site. Roofire playing behind the pillar. All right, Roofire, this is it. This is your time to shine. Flash over the B site. Navi are coming. They're going fast. 20 seconds. Shotgun tries to change position. Will not be allowed. That will be the site falling under Navi control. 1 more at the quad side. Cynic's chasing him. Pogolov grabs the kill. And all the frags come through for Navi. 7-5. They're having a ball on the T side. Despite this slow start, Navi certainly look prepared. They're not just a 1-half team, Harry. They're not just a CT side team. They get to show us some of what they've been cooking up in the kitchen as well.
Yeah, that opener from Pogolov is a thing of beauty. And this is something, man, when you've got someone like Pogolov who's just feeling it and able to take these entries, it feels so freeing for the rest of the team, right? No longer is there this immense pressure on guys like m0NESY to try and create the space with the AWP. He's able to dedicate his attention elsewhere. You know, he's playing with the team a lot more. Pogolov kind of off on these solo ventures. He's always been the guy uncovering that, you know, the B site is stacked and clearing out A. And so the fact that, you know, you're able to get great mileage out of someone who's kind of lurking for the squad, only rejoining when the actual executes come in, is just brilliant. It's making these lurks feel so impactful. It's making it really hard for Vp.Prodigy to get a good read on the game as well. Every time they've tried to stack this B bomb site, a lot of the times it's been uprooted, right?
I was going to say, yeah, it's not like Navi have been even avoiding all the stacks. They have, sometimes thanks to Pogolov, but even when they walk in to 3 or 4 on B, they'll do it like twice in a round. They'll walk into B, they'll kill 2, they leave, they reset, they re-aggress, and there's already 3 B. And they just beat them twice, you know? It doesn't seem like there's much room left for VP in this game, or in this half at least. Roofire getting naded, but that won't hold him off. They're making noise, and he is tempted in. No one on his left side either, but he doesn't know that. And so that's the one thing holding him back from playing too aggressive. Oh, missed shot. On-care play with fire wins the fight. Oh! Tap for fear, just trying to guard these guns before VP pick anything up, and the rest of Navi should be taking B. They've seen 2 more CTs in middle. They know that they've got a timing, they've got a window into this bomb site, but that's a great shot from Cheerful. Behind on Care, Cynics lifelessly falls to the floor. And now Navi, they just need to put a bow on it.
Oh my God, Pogolov, that smoke is missed in quite the fashion. They still get the kill on Cheerful, and so they dodge a lot of the dangers of this situation. Now it should just be a cleanup for Navi Jr. And they're looking to do good on their promise of this little anti-eco. Pogolov to close it out. Top fragging right now for Navi Jr. showing a great face over on this T side. And at a bare minimum now, Navi Jr. have looked to win out the half. It just becomes how much sweeter can they get this one? As mentioned, they've kind of got Vp.Prodigy right where they want them, which is always on the cusp of having their money broken. It's forcing VP to take a lot of these gambles as well, with the openers frequently going against them. And so this is all kind of culminating towards a good-looking Navi Jr. T side. The confidence is brimming. m0NESY taking an aggro peek with this AWP into the A site. Haven't really seen him do anything like this yet, so will Result be ready for it?
More re-aggro. Bloody gets through the Molotov with a flashbang. It's good, and he takes the first. Second
Shotgun's coming.
Trapped and chased down. Shotgun into the corner, and what a little lovely crunch for VP. Bit of taste in the mouth of Navi.
Yeah, Navi have got to go A now, right? VP now know that this has to be an A play or a no play. Molly up onto the boost. m0NESY going to extinguish that. So he's still here, missed flick, and the man in the site is able to elude capture for now. That molly. Oh, that's a little bit ugly. Roofire with the mow down. He comes in after trading up that mag 7 and finds 3 more. Big stuff from this guy to put another on the board for Vp.Prodigy.
Yeah, get him off the shotguns. He kind of unleashes, doesn't he? It's often been Lomit coming through that smoke and just offering up pressure. Yeah, it does feel like I'm not sure what the solution is to that when we see these execute smokes over A. Like the Cube player will often just come through that smoke because they have that little bit of cover from the wood side, and they just go for a kill. They dip out. A lot of CT seem to do that. And they often seem to get away scot-free with it as well. No smoke this time. Roofire just fights.
Yeah, there was also like a bit of what either a miscommunication or just them trying to pick up the pace to get a bomb plant, right? But they molly that player in Result who's trapped in the corner, and as that molly goes in from Monacy, someone else on his team smokes that same position, which extinguishes the molly, so Result no longer has to move, and you give him like a smoke screen to reposition to get out of there, right?
Maybe Monacy's just waiting for the kill. He probably hasn't said like, "Oh, I've got him trapped." He's probably just waiting, knows he can get it, and then as soon as he can, the CT smoke comes in, and you understand why Navi are trying to plant, like you said. Still, it's a good half for Navi. They've won it out, and now they're just looking to put something on top. 9-6 is the hope. And they have moved away from B, right? These B rounds have just turned into holding for exactly this. Bloody flashed in, grabs the kill, gets out. Roofire's even going to re-aggress, and he realizes that B is clear. It's becoming clear to VP where Navi are ending up. The bomb leads the way into the face of Lomik, and there's still players inside of the site as well. Bin needs this kill, dodging the flash, but he gets peeked with it, and that's a lovely little advantage taken by Result. This round is done for Navi Junior. They just can't fight their way through, and with VP, a 5-on-1 against Monacy should be good to close. There they go, 5 alive and 7 rounds at the end of the half. Bloody at the top of the board as well. Vp.Prodigy back and looking better than ever.
Yeah, you want to talk about fraggers though. Roofire is your guy at 13 kills deep. A lot of them coming off the mag 7 and those trade ups. But now that he swaps over to the T side, this is going to be the real test of the metal for Vp.Prodigy, right? Mag 7s are nothing more than a distant memory. And you're embarking on the side that Monacy especially was able to just tear you down in. I think another guy that was very much worth talking about the last time these teams played was on Care over towards B. This guy's anchor ability with the M4 playing towards K is second to none. And I think the fact that we're getting a good game out of guys like Pogolov alongside that only make this B bomb site that much scarier. I really don't know where you even want to head if you're Vp.Prodigy. In my eyes, mid is effectively off limits because of Monacy. B site is terrifying. And like, because Monacy's playing Cube, he's available for these fast A rotates, right? He's able to exert a lot of pressure. He's very, very mobile on this CT side. So I'm very, very excited to see what VP have cooked up to try and deal with this.
Yeah, some shotgun highlights coming your way in the meantime, while we wait for that second half. And yeah, at least VP are assured in the fact that Navi probably aren't playing Mag 7 in caves, so that should be...
I'm gonna sneeze, I'm sorry.
That should be seen a little bit more frequently in the second half. Oh, that's a dirty peek. The jump check. Sneeze to your heart's content, Harry. Here we go, second half, and Navi's TeamSpeak waiting in the wings.
Теория, да.
Что могут подниматься.
Я смоком
с
остался.
единицы смотрю.
Я с храма смотрю, тотем и мейн.
Молик Б.
Молик. Я отхожу в светло. Пока не выходит.
Два типа. Два типа.
Еще
Хорош.
хорошо.
Хорош.
Хорош.
Рампу не
Это
выходит.
два типа. Осторожно.
Еще один кидал гранату.
Да, килограмм.
А, не вижу.
Дик идет с бомбы.
Я в задней.
Я в КТ отхожу.
3 по одному сыраем. Окей. Можешь КТ играть, баня почекать, окей? Отдадим.
Я
вторым
светло
байду.
буду Родион. Мы дым еще есть.
Два баня.
Попрыгнул. 2 у нас.
КТ идут. Один ушел налево. Один налево.
Не ушел.
Не вижу.
Два налево.
А, занимай, Серега. А, занимай.
Тотем.
Осторожно, на упоре.
Тотем идут.
Я бегу по, да.
Два тотем.
Тотем.
Два тотем. Я не пикаю.
бегу.
Смотрю все за иксом.
В тотеме спине.
Релот.
Я с КТ
Прошли
пикну.
плант.
Храм у тебя в упоре.
Броки и храм, походу.
Я с тобой принимаю храм.
У меня один.
Я с
Подходи,
КТ иду.
подходи,
Я
подходи,
с КТ
подходи.
иду.
Еще
Планчу
один у меня. Буду
И
кайф.
храм.
Я пикаю. Он меня.
33.
В упоре у меня.
Я давлю. Давлю его.
33 дым взял.
Кит-
Китов
33.
нет, китов нет.
Я буду дефить, Катя.
У меня релот. Отошел храм.
Армор нет.
3 секунды. 2. 1.
За тремя.
Хорош. Молодец, главное выиграл
Сори,
раунд.
Родион.
Все нормально, Серег. Бай осторожно.
Серега,
сейчас.
The full 10-second
Yeah.
stick for Fear.
It's not the cleanest round win you've ever seen, but a
Screw
round
it.
win is a round win nonetheless.
One bullet, man. One bullet would have done it, but hey, you get a bit scared there right at the end.
Fear must have been terrified, bro.
Yeah.
He's hearing Pogolov like missing all these shots. He's hearing him reload.
It's that
Fear's
low ammo
freaking
count.
out like there's
Yeah.
2 seconds left. It's so close. So
I've got to say, that's actually a really good like change that we don't really talk about a lot. It's like the low ammo noise in this game. It's probably been a couple of years. Time has flown by, but yeah, like it's really cool. I think it's it's a really good addition. Like it's new, but you know, it changes a lot. You know when your opponent's running out. You know when your teammates are running out. You know when you're running out. Trades in middle. Oh, Fear would love to finish off Cheerful. He'll go back for it. Second time around, and he's done more damage to the remaining members of VP.
Oh, he
Still
just got the
cuffed in
info that
middle.
both are here as well, so the rotations are coming in. Hugo, this is a clean round. There it is. It will be Navi Jr. getting that conversion. Considering they go into that up against full rifles, you know, the full force buy from Vp.Prodigy, that's a pretty nice result. Good stuff over in mid. Right, Monacy might have fooled them right away, but you come in big with the trade work. And Navi Jr. eyeing up an 11-7 scoreline before the rifles make an appearance for Vp.Prodigy. This is a chance to make some money, keep a clean round. Try to bring that AWP out right away if you can. Gonna need some kills from these SMGs if you want it to be the case.
Yeah, one dig for Cheerful, but ultimately not expecting much for VP in this round. Still pretty split. Result trying to get out A. And not much there to stop him, just Pogolov in spawn and VP meandering out middle. Lomik, he's calling, guys, I've got a timing, I'm up mid. Nope, denied by Monacy. Nothing new here, back in cube, Monacy. His favorite position, it seems, just wait till he's got the AWP. And you won't be going middle, I can assure you of that. Picking up the bomb now in a 2-on-4, but that is wishful thinking, is it not? However, you'd rather have it than not if you get into this bomb site. So Bloody's gained a lot of room here with this SMG. And Navi don't know yet.
Now they know, and there's the emergence of Fear, instilling it in Vp.Prodigy. 11 on the board for Navi Jr. And now, Hugo, now we get the big guns coming through, the biggest bullets you could possibly find.
And the bigger the bullet,
the more damage they do. That part is true in real life.
well, let's find out.
Yeah, they're running AKs here. These are 7.62.
That's a big number, man.
Yeah. You know, M4, that's a 5.56 NATO round right there, Hugo. That's not got as much stopping power, but Monacy's up. That'd be a Lapua Magnum, mate. That is a big old round in this gun. One shot, all it takes, brings them to their knees. A 4-on-5, a fast A play. And Pogolov dismissed from the round. The opener secured. They're picking up the pace with the A hit now.
Let's see if they have these smokes, right? Navi had lots of executes. VP, they need util in now. They throw them on the fly, cutting off Fear from stopping the bomb, but he might even go through. Not much to lose here in doing so. Spam, but we'll hold off. Wait for Monacy with that AWP to get activated, and he needs to be patient as these smokes fade soon. There's Monacy through the smoke, not waiting, not patient. Provides us a kill. There's a mid-lurk. Monacy seems aware,
even seems cognizant of the possibility, right?
It's not there yet. Cheerful might be able to backstab. It's just been cleared. Lomic needs to stay alive. They check up on the boost. Double kill. Cheerful gives it up, and he gets a double as well, but the bomb is wide, and the molly might have to save the day. They're sticking it. It's going to come close. Cynic's on the defuse, and it's not
burning him!
Once!
How?
He's made of fire.
Cynic's the Firewalker! This guy out here, immune to fire, immune to bullets. He grabs the round for Navi Jr.
Oh.
Cheerful didn't realize he'd have to bring a pocket full of kryptonite into that round to put a stop to Navi.
Yeah, after so many good entries as well. But Navi, they were all set there. They were all ready for the retake. Look at that double peak on the boost even. 4 players. All right, what have we got here? Quick boost up B, some lane control here for VP. Monacy starts off though, of course he does. Not in middle this time, he's back B site and he takes down Lomic, who was AWPing, and Bloody, who was not. Both removed. And now Monacy, he can go wherever he wants. He can be freed up if you'd like to swap, check out middle. That's always an option, but with 2 kills, you seem pretty convinced that more are coming, and you're not wrong. Roofire won't commit. Result does have mid, but CT's being watched. So what does he do with this real estate? Walking up red room. I say CT's being watched. Now it is by Oncare who's traded positions. Very weird way to watch for that wrap, but it will certainly get the job done. VP want to hit B, but they want this lurk to come in as well.
Yeah, Fear has now been put on the responsibility of holding for this mid lurk, and that's going to free up Oncare to go and help in the B site. He's going to be needed, right? As you say, this looks like it was building into the B play, and on the back of losing Result, that might change your mind if you're Vp.Prodigy. That's going to telegraph that Navi know what's happening, but Fear has dropped the bomb with that peek there, and this round just sails by Vp.Prodigy. Navi Jr. really starting to relive that old matchup CT side where they 16-1 Vp.Prodigy. We're getting glimmers of that again already.
Yeah, really good CT side. VP look fairly lost, right? When your game plan doesn't go to plan and then your backup plan fails, that's when you're really thrown into the whirlwind in a 2v4. VP not able to convert, and now it's just 1 gun. Might buy up some more around this. They've got a bit of money, 47 on Cheerful, but otherwise expecting this eco here for VP and Navi. They don't need their coach, but he's here anyway, just to jump in for some words of advice. Keep at it, boys. Looking nice and calm. No stress here for Navi Jr.
Yeah, Ami's talking to the boys, giving them some instructions. It's so cool that this is even a thing. Great round though. Navi Jr., you know, I already had high expectations of the CT side, and they're just, you know, they're meeting those expectations, right? Like, it's exactly what we thought we were going to see. Monacy, once again, starting the round off with an advantage. It is on the CT side of this map that he just comes into his own, and look at what it's done. It's forced a fast play out of Vp.Prodigy. They really are scraping the bottom of the barrel when it comes to thinking of ideas as to how to approach this T side. They can't get past the double man A-hold. Fear doing a good job of locking them out of this site, and Monacy comes in to silence them right at the end. 14 on the board for Navi Jr.
I'm not even joking. I think if we started Navi CT, this game would already be over. It would be just a stomp. Like VP, you know, they have a good CT side themselves. They have some cool ideas. Rooffire's sick, but put them on the T side and they look so much more lost. Or in fact, Navi looks so much more comfortable. And
Yeah, I
the
think that's
results
the
are speaking
real
for
difference
themselves.
maker, right? Is that like, it's more this CT half enables Navi to just go up a level over Vp.Prodigy and what they're capable of. Like,
Just don't give this mid pick away.
yeah, but even that is like a horrible. It's a horrible deal with the devil to strike, right? Like, to give up mid means you don't have to fight Monacy. That much is true. But you're also giving up a very important area of the map. And it's not like these fast rounds where they've committed, into B or into A have looked any better. You get to miss out on a Monacy fight that you might not want to take. But it's not like it's leaving you with a load of options anywhere else on the map.
Well, this one's still pretty open, right? We've got A main, we've got B lane, and the bomb's back in spawn, so you can go anywhere. Of course, Monacy will find that first kill. There's no surprises there. Peeking down B ramp, taking down Bloody, who continues to have problems on this map. Result not doing too hot either. Cheerful's got that bomb. He's taking it towards A. Roofire. Alone at B, selling the fake right now, throwing his util over the site, keeping 3 Navi players in position. Now, there's still 2 up on A, though, and they have no reason to move, no need to go anywhere. Pogolon patient, sees that first cross, but Resol gets the entry, and now maybe there's some hope here for VP.
Oh, but they don't check for a guy waiting in cube. And there's a huge gap in this smoke. Fear is exploiting it. Gets a free kill on Lomik, who believes more is covered than actually is. And it's only Cheerful actually left in the site. Roofire is a long way away. They're going to get on this bomb. And Roofire, he can't even do anything about it. Monacy's already posted, and he's going for the knife. Oh my God,
No.
Roofire not getting knifed today. But the round still goes against him regardless. I like that. Roofire was one of the OG mentors of a guy called Monacy. You might have heard of them. I like that Monacy tries to knife him there.
Yeah.
Let's go into the Navi Junior comms then to hear what could be the last round of play.
Что, 2 мид заебашим, молики?
Тебе молик скинуть, тираж?
А?
Молик
Да,
скинуть?
давай.
Что ты говорил,
Я
Илья?
в мясо пойду. Дам выпуклый молик.
Окей, окей, я дам глубокий. По тотем прыгаю. Бля, зафейлил, походу. Нет, нет. Взял дик.
Смокей вдали.
Впервые дали дым рампу,
Да.
осторожно.
Отошел сзади.
Я скинул хая за это.
Я фол.
Хорош.
Сотни не
Еще.
вышли.
Хорош.
Взял сотку.
Хорош.
Я моль кто
Проверяю.
Я с храма.
Конечно, дал под дым.
Я ухожу на Б. Да, не тотем.
Давай.
Пойдем.
Дым рампа.
А все, я живу.
Я
Флэш
Фига не
была.
может. Пролил
Фига не
дым.
может.
Флэш, вышла.
Выживай.
Я храм закрыл.
Флэш, ты въебало дал,
Давай.
осторожно, под единицу. Бум!
За иксом, тип. За иксом.
Буду пикать.
Алик убил. Бомба упала под иксом.
Я
Взял на
ушел.
выход. Взял на выход.
Пикает. Броки убил.
Баню смотрю.
Крыса, осторожно.
Дал
Хорош,
флэш под
пацаны.
икс.
У
Баню
нас был на Б
смотрю.
давно.
Смотрю мейн.
Давай, по тебе сыграй.
Хорош.
Хорош, молодцы, хорош. Хорош.
Хорош, пацаны.
Harosh indeed, man. Navi Junior, they get the W there. They look really, really good. They get onto that CT side, and we get the Navi we expected,
Yeah.
right?
Got the Navi we saw the other day.
Not a single T-side victory to be found for VP. So that same problem from the last times these teams faced on Ancient looks like it's carried forward, and it is that Monacy problem. How do you stop this guy? I don't think anyone can.
I can't. I have no answers.
No, you can't. I know me or you can't, mate. We're just
I have no
mortals.
answers. Maybe the
Yeah.
desk have some answers. Let's throw it back to Vladdy.